Hello, what's up, people? Welcome back to Football Insights. My name is Kobo. Click on the subscribe button, press the post notification bell, follow us on our social media platform. International break for 2 weeks. So, no club football for 2 weeks, and then a lot of things are still happening. It is not because it is international break that is why you are not seeing videos. I'm on something, I'm doing something. That is why the videos has not been coming. But we're here to talk about some of the things that has been happening on the footballing world. We have a couple of news here. We'll talk about Sonia Bompastor. We'll talk about Chelsea, the then Mauricio Pochettino, and then now Enzo Maresca's, football. There is a bit of, difference on the pitch. You will see, and then there is a bit of difference in our passing range or our passing patterns. We'll talk about Vini, Pogba. We'll talk about him. We'll talk about Haaland, and then Vinicius Jr. and then Thomas Tuchel. So first thing first, we are talking about the passing patterns or the passing range of the then Mauricio Pochettino Chelsea and then now Enzo Maresca's Chelsea. You could see three key, differences in the passing range of Mauricio Pochettino's Chelsea and then now Enzo Maresca's, Chelsea. Now, one major key factor here is how the goalkeeper is involved in play. If you can see the graphics, big shout outs to Squawka. It is powered by Opta. So big shout outs to Squawka Football. They provided this graphics for me. So big shout outs to them. If you see the goalkeeper of Mauricio Pochettino, probably maybe Petrovic, you could see that his passing range was always on the left center back, which is, let's say, Levi Cole. Always on the left center back, always, or Badiashile, always on the left center back. But when you see the goalkeeper of Enzo Maresca, which is Roberto Sanchez, now his passing range is all over. So it is going to the left center back, going to the right center back, and sometimes he comes and then involves himself in play. So that is one key, factor you would realize about the passing range or the passing patterns of the Enzo Maresca's Chelsea and then Mauricio Pochettino Chelsea. One of the key factors is that the goalkeeper is always involved in play. That is one key thing you have to understand. Another key thing you have to understand is that the forward, which is Nicholas Jackson, the striker, when you look at the top, the striker is always in the middle. Probably a bit in front, always in the middle, and then a bit in front. But when you come to Enzo Maresca's Chelsea, the forward comes. Probably he will be in line with the attacking midfielder so that they create a front four. When you look at Enzo Maresca's own, it is looking like, a front three. But Enzo Maresca's Chelsea, it is looking more like a front four because Nicholas Jackson is dropping a bit deeper to come and involve himself in play. So that is one key thing you would also realize about the Mauricio Pochettino Chelsea and then Enzo Maresca's Chelsea. The last one has to deal with the midfielders. Look at Mauricio Pochettino's midfielders, the right central midfielder and then the left central midfielder, which is Enzo and then Caicedo for Mauricio Pochettino, or Gallagher and Caicedo, because Enzo had a couple of injuries. After January, he didn't play. So Gallagher and Caicedo, they were most of the time they were like this. They were compact. And when you look at Enzo Maresca's Chelsea, you will see one of the central midfielders will drop deep, one will go forward. So it will be like, let's say, a 6 and then an 8. And it is not like, more like a double pivot where you see, them playing together. One will go, one will stay. So the right central midfielder will go, the left central midfielder will stay. So in this case, in this scenario, Caicedo is sitting and then Enzo is going up front. That is three key things about the passing range or the passing patterns of Enzo Maresca's Chelsea and then Mauricio Pochettino's Chelsea. Enzo Maresca is doing well, manager of the month. He is doing really, really, really well. I believe that he will do well. Let's see what happens. This particular season is Operation Top 4 and Operation winning a trophy this particular season. So let's see what Enzo Maresca has for us. Since we are at Chelsea, let's talk about this woman, Sonia Bompastor, Sugar Mommy, Sonia Bompastor. If you don't know Sonia Bompastor was the manageress or the coach of Lyon women. If you know Olympic Lyon women, you know what they are capable of. They have been winning Champions League. They have been producing players for the national team, the French national team, playing brilliant football out there. He's a French, Sonia Bompastor. So very, very, very good coach. And then after Emma Hayes announced that he is not going to stay at Chelsea again, the Chelsea owners, the Chelsea hierarchy sought it very, very, very wise. They thought it wise to go and bring in a top coach. And then they went to Olympic Lyon, brought Sonia Bompastor from Olympic Lyon to come and coach Chelsea, because after then, Chelsea is a big brand in terms of women's football. Chelsea is a big brand. They are a big team. They are always in the Champions League final, semi-final. They are always there winning the Barclays Premier League, the Women's Barclays Premier League back-to-back and all of that with Emma Hayes. So Emma Hayes, big shout outs to her. He did really, really well. So Sonia Bompastor also came in to continue from where Emma Hayes left off. And then since she came, she has been very good. 4 games, 4 wins for Chelsea. Today, as of the time of recording, Saturday evening, he scored Arsenal 2-1, won the coach of the month or the managers of the month of September. So Sonia Bompastor, massive shout outs to her. Very, 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 very good coach. She's doing really, really, really well. She's doing an amazing job. She should continue doing the job for Chelsea women. Big respect to Sonia Bompastor. Let's talk about Paula Bini Pogba. Pogba, for the past weeks now, announcement came that he has won the appeal and then he will be returning to football in January. Paula Bini Pogba will be returning to football in professional football in January. But Juventus are trying to terminate his contract. They are trying to terminate his contract, and then I believe it is not about Pogba being banned or something like that. No, I believe that where Juventus are going now, Juventus are moving towards youngsters. And so you can see Francisco Conceição, you can see Eudes, you can see Weston McKennie, a couple of, Cambiaso, a lot of youngsters in the Juventus team. Now, when they mention Juventus, it is no more about Bazzagli, Bonucci, all these big players, all these old players. I mean, they are called the old ladies, but they are no more the old ladies again. They are more like, young ladies, Juventus young ladies, So most of their players are young, 22, 23, 24, 21, 20. You could see, just look at their squad. So I see that it is not because Pogba is coming back from a band, but it is because they are moving towards a young squad. And that is why they want to, I wouldn't say cut off Pogba from their squad, but probably they will talk to him for him to terminate his contract at Juventus so that he will leave Juventus, so that they build what they are, building with Thiago Motta. So they are discussing to terminate Pogba's contract at Juventus. And then I still believe he's a top player. I still believe there is something in there with Pogba, because it's been almost, let's say, 6 months or 1 year since, Pogba didn't play active football, or he has not been involved in active football. So Pogba won the appeal. He will be returning in January. So we are looking forward to see Pogba in January, Pogba in European football in January. And then there is one team in France that is discussing with Pogba, according to Le Province. If it, that is the right word, because in French it is province, but you will not pronounce it province. I think it is Le or La Province. Let's see what happens. But it came from La Province or Le Province that Marseille are negotiating with Pogba. So Marseille, Pogba links. Brilliant link, because Roberto De Zerbi doing really, really well with Marseille recently. Strasbourg scored them, the blue cool, our team, Strasbourg scored them back. They are doing really, really well. Marseille are doing really, really well. They have assembled a very good squad. So if they add Pogba to the soup, it will be very brilliant for Marseille. It will push them, but I still think PSG will win the Ligue 1 Championnat. I still believe they will win it, but Marseille will do something. Marseille will challenge them. So let's see Pogba Marseille link. What do you think about the Pogba Marseille link? Drop all your comment down below. Let me know your comment. And where do you think Pogba should go in January? Which team do you think needs Pogba more? Let's see what happens. Let's see your comment. Drop all your comment down below. Let's talk about the most valuable players in world football right now as at 2024. October, according to transfer market. We cherish them. Transfer market has been, the go-to people. When you want to value players, they are the go-to people. According to transfer market, most valuable footballers in the world now is Erling Haaland, 24 years, and then Vinicius Junior, 24 years. They are all worth 200 million euros. 200 million euros market value. So if you want to buy Vinicius Junior right now, according to transfer market, it is 200 million euros. But best believe if you are buying Vinicius Junior from Real Madrid right now, probably 1 billion. Erling Haaland, probably let's say 1 billion. Because 200 million euros market value it's no joke. It is not easy. It is no joke. So they are the most valuable players in the world right now. Erling brought Haaland and then Vinicius Junior of Real Madrid. Big shout outs to them. Vinicius Junior probably will be winning the Ballon d'Or. So let's see what happens. Cole Palmer is also 90 million euros. So I'm still, contemplating that maybe probably before the season will end, he will move to, let's say, 120 million or let's say 130 million. Lamine Yamal is also at 150 million. Let's see what happens with these youngsters. Let's talk about Thomas Tuchel, our last news item. Thomas Tuchel. But if you see me wearing England shirt, it's because I am an English fan. I support the Lions. I'm a Chelsea fan. I support England. I want to see England do good. But there's something happening. Newcastle, your first 2 games, you did well. I will congratulate you. You did well. But then, the build up to the Greece game, there were a lot of debate in the media. And then a lot of debate affected Newcastle. And then if you are the coach of England, you would know that these things will come. But as a coach, you don't give your mind to them. You don't listen to them. But Newcastle, I think he listened to the media and then he did a porous lineup for England against Greece. We lost against Greece. Can you believe? Can you imagine? About 100 and something years, or let's say the first time Greece won England in our home soil, Wembley. Very, very disgraceful results. 2-1 against England. It is no good. And then right after that particular loss, it came out that Thomas Tuchel is negotiating with England for the England national team job. He is negotiating with the FA for the England national team job. My honest opinion about this, I would love to see Thomas Tuchel in England. I believe when he comes, we will not play good football, but the results he will give it to us. Because best believe Thomas Tuchel, if you have the materials available for this guy, you will have to fear this guy. He's a very dangerous coach. If you have all the materials available for him, and then the players suit his style, bro, forget it. Thomas Tuchel will give you big trophies. And then it is evident in Chelsea. He has done it at Chelsea, where Chelsea had the materials, but they didn't have the material Chelsea had was not even world class, but they had quality materials. But Lampard was not able to use them. Thomas Tuchel came in, won the Champions League, won the Club World Cup, and then won the Super Cup too. Went to a couple of finals. So when you had the materials available for Thomas Tuchel, he will cook for you. So Thomas Tuchel negotiating with the FA for the England national team job. I am down for this. England, I am down for this. Thomas Tuchel taking us to the 2026 World Cup. Can you believe? Can you imagine? Very, 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 very good news out there. So if Thomas Tuchel will take the England team, I am all for it. I will support him. We have to support Thomas Tuchel to take the England national team job, because Newcastle, what he's doing, bro, honestly, I don't see him to be the England national team coach. He's an interim coach. That is why he's an interim coach. So he should remain an interim coach. They should go and find a coach to come and coach the Three Lions of England. Period. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your update video for this particular week. Today is Saturday. The video will come out on Sunday. Let's see what happens. What do you think about all these news? Drop all your comment down below. What do you think about Thomas Tuchel taking the England? Or what do you think about Pogba? What do you think about Bompastor? What do you think about the passing patterns or the passing range of Chelsea Football Club? Comment down below. Press the subscribe button. Press the post notification bell. Follow us on our social media platform. My name is Kobo. This is Football Inside. Thank you so much for your time and peace.